I would like to tell you about my trip to Switzerland, where I went to 4 different cities. First, I went to Geneva, where I went to this market called Plample, Pample, and I saw a lot of antiques, a lot of art crafts, and I saw a lot of different kind of clothes, and I even tasted some food and local wine. It is really nice there. Everything's so expensive in Switzerland. I got so lucky to find this little backpack. I really loved it. And then here I went to this park that is called the Park of the Grand Gage. It's not in the video, by the way. It's behind me. But then crossing this park, you have the famous lake. It has a jet that is 140 meters high. It proposes 500 liters of water per second. It's a really big jet, but I couldn't see it because it was under maintenance. It has some boats to go cruising around the lake, and these little places here tell you about the history of the boats and this pier and all these kind of things. To your left, you have a garden called English Garden, and it has this famous clock called the Flower Clock. I was observing the architecture around me because I like it a lot. I like architecture in general. And I was noticing how well maintained it was. Everything was so clean. Everything was so efficient, or it seemed as so. By commuting, I noticed that it was really fast and easy to understand public transportation. Here I was approaching the Station of Nations. Geneva is the headquarters of the United Nations, and we're in front of it right now. This kind of street is really nice because besides this headquarters, if you walk this street to the right, you have an industrial area and a botanical garden, and to your left you have the Red Cross Museum and the other museum. Here is the industrial park, and here is the botanical garden. There are different sculptures around the garden. It is big, and there are different kind of greenhouses containing like ecosystems like swamps or very desertic ones. Here I was more in the tropical area. I really like the second floor. I felt like the plants were caressing my face. Can you feel like a Tarzan here? It's really bright. You feel like you can imagine being in the jungle, even though you're not at all in that kind of ecosystem at all. Outside it was cold, and then I just stepped in, and I felt really warm. It was nice. The colors were really vibrant because it was autumn, and here I was approaching the Red Cross Museum and the World Health Organization Museum. Yes. So it is about 15 euros, so be prepared. But they speak, like, the receptionist was incredible. He spoke so many languages, by the way. That's kind of random. Sorry, guys. But talking about digital things, they had holograms where they start playing once you stood up or once you sat down in this chair, and they were like as if they were real people telling you about their stories and their testimonies about hurricanes and situations they experience in life. It was really cool. And these were posters about health throughout the world. And we just passed the Geneva Theater. I put the camera at eye level. I was hoping the person who watched this video was feeling as if they were riding the metro with me. Hopefully it does feel like so a little bit. So I read somewhere that 40% of people in Geneva are not from Geneva, well, Switzerland at all, that it is the most international city of the world. Around this area, they have a lot of private universities and company offices. I really like this oval-shaped building. I feel it was really contemporary, in contrast with other typical kind of architecture around the area. And this white building is so different too. And these horizontal lines it is nice to see the balcony area where the thickness changes from really thick to slim, like a triangle shape. Yeah, we are in the area of Sequedon, by the Manso de la Po, I think it's the post. And here I went to La Salle-la-Font de la Justice, the Justice Fountain. I got to see a lot of churches. I think this was the Cathedral of Lausanne. Later on, after this city, I went to Montreal, where I was looking for an open restaurant because, yeah, it was a holiday, so everything was closed. It was beautiful from there. This is the same lake you have seen before, the one from Geneva. It's the same lake, but just to the east. These are the streets. And there is a trail. You can see big houses, like mansions, and there's like casinos and restaurants around there. This is the area. It's a little bit more commercial than before. Here are some tributes. This is one tribute to Queen, to the singer, because he had a recording place. There's also a statue of him, but I didn't record it. And yes, then I'm going to my way back home. Oh no, I'm not home. I'm in Interlaken, going to Interlaken. That train is so Victorian, so nice. Here I was around these mountains, the mountain of Eider, Monk, and Jungfrau. Interlaken, oh, a lot of people were paragliding on the sky. I bet it's skydiving and all those kind of sports are really popular here. Interlaken means between lakes, so this is a river called Eire, and there are other lakes, one called Tonner, and the other one Brienz. I'm not sure about the German pronunciation, like Tonner See and Brienz See. There must be, the pronunciation must be really different. I'm sorry, guys. I love the mountains around. There's a lot of mix of the vibe, like it's a little bit of medium town. It's not so small or so big. I really liked it. I think there are a lot of shopping areas here, like normal stores, and there's also a vibe of small town. Oh, Rodley, so beautiful. There are fountains everywhere, so you're not going to be thirsty. They're potable water. And the red, the colors, so vibrant, so good. So yes, I hope that you liked this video so far. It's kind of magical. The scenery is really nice. It's very balanced. I love water and mountains together. It's really relaxing to see all this. And so I'm on my way back. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you can share your own experiences. And I hope that you felt like you traveled with me. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.